Hey everybody, just gotta change the spot. I'm back here again on Bioshock 2. Let's get it.
Whoa there! Now better apply the brakes unless you're aiming to dash yourself against that glacier up ahead.
I guess it didn't autosave. Well, maybe I can get more drill done.
As you can see, Chief, the station here's iced over. To reach Eleanor Lamb at Fontaine headquarters, we'll have to clear the way. Now, in order to melt that ice, you'll need a plasmid, like a handful of hellfire. We used to sell a fine old product called Incinerate in the amusement park up yonder. Go on and find a way in. I've already been on all the rides.
Let's see where we're going. Alright. Which one? You can just close that door on me. Maybe I need that shit. Oh, that's not good.
Eleanor is progressing brilliantly. My physical participation in her birth was minimized, of course. It is vital that I am unhindered by nature's crude bias. I will be, above all, her intellectual progenitor, loyal not to her, but to the people she will ultimately save. But I admit, it is with some measure of pride that I review her marks in standard intelligence tests. As an agent of our beliefs, she may surpass even me.
So.
You're a rare old model, son. Alpha series, I believe. Now, Rapture's full of scientific wonderments just like you. And if we can sell them to the world at my price, well, curing your condition ought to be a cakewalk. Once we find Eleanor, the sky's the limit.
Looks like Popper's drop got stapled on. I know Dionysus Park is a hell zone and Fontaine's after that. I'm actually going to save this.
I was hired to engineer a park the likes of which no man has seen. Now all I do is watch over it like a grizzled sheepdog. My first line of mechanical puppets made the children here coo with wonder. But Ryan thought my vision was immature. Antiquated, he said. This place could have been something magical. But instead, he turned it into a school. No, a cathedral. Dedicated to himself.
Jam dandy. That'll get you in the park. But buying Incinerate's gonna cost Adam. It's a sort of genetic goo that lets you rewrite whatever God gave you. The Little Sisters carry the stuff, as you may recall, so you'll need to locate one. I heard whispering near the El Dorado Lounge. Have a look.
Let's see what upgrades we got. That's always nice. But we're gonna go for drill to do 100 damage. No, there's efficiency. Good efficiency the next time.
Listen up! Coppers! Get yourselves hid! No fuck-ups this time! Daddy's home! The march! Aim! Fire!
Welcome to Rise of Insert your ticket now.
Rice for children under 3.
Make me laugh. So clumsy.
Let's keep going. Yeah, controllers.
What you want? Gotta stash myself.
Into this place we go.
I am Andrew Ryan.
Well, since my last video,
Welcome to Ryan Amusements. Please enjoy the park.
properly, since his body is going to be the target. Got some Eve. Good shit. Let's head up and get us that big daddy dead.
Busted pile of junk! You broke it, didn't you, Edna? Everything you touch turns to shit!
You're mean, Roger. It was probably your clumsy, fast hands that loused it up. I'm outraged! Ah! Good night, everyone.
Seems like everybody's on the go these days. Everybody but you. You still haven't experienced Ryan Industries' new spring line of plasmids. Isn't it about time you got caught up? Evolve today.
Evolve today. The hats with everybody. I have no app. Oh, the health upgrade is dramatically less. I love it. I don't know why this is being set up here. I'm not complaining though. I will.
Rapture has been our test, Father.
I love the kids in Miss Englert's third grade class, but boy, I had no idea what I was getting into. Volunteering to chaperone this New Year's sleepover party at Ryan Amusement. Donnie, get down off that exhibit, and I told you, spit out that gum! You'll choke! The kids' parents deserve a night off to enjoy New Year's. I'm at my wit's end. Donnie, I told you!
doesn't heal for some stupid reason. No, I gotta rebind it. Options. Game option. No, customize controls, right. Custom keys. Yes. Equipment 1 is all fine. Zoom for Z, I'm okay with that. This is where it's... Oof. Then we need first aid to F. That on G. That's good. Good, good, good.
I know the surface, Eleanor. I spent half a lifetime there, in service of the common good. But then, I heard my own words twisted by fat old men squatting over the embers of Hiroshima. Were the modern world a patient in my care, I would diagnose it suicidal. On perhaps that point alone, Andrew Ryan is correct. Rapture is deliverance.
Got a few heavy robots that fire dramatically slower. Just the regular ones. Now you go journey to the surface.
Will eternity a proud
I mean, that's one way to do it. Goddamn. Alright. Sure.
Until you arrive, Father, I'm trapped here. Smuggling these gifts out is the most I can do to help.
And give it a listen.
In ethical psychiatry, we must account for...
Eleanor Lamb speaking. Mum says I'm not to play with the other children because they're being raised on a diet of dog-eat-dog. I wanted to see these dog eaters, so I waited until Mum was gone and went out to find one. And guess what? The dog eaters wear human skins. It makes them look just like us.
Number 666. Fuck.
Now that Big Daddy won't bite until you do. But to get to Lil Sis, you gotta put the old boy down for good.
So it must be done.
I found one of those children at last. Filthy dress, all alone. I approached her, praying that it was my little girl. But she was gorging herself on blood from a corpse. It wasn't her.
I stared, just reeling. And then that skinny, armored freak that took Cindy jumped me, shrieking like an animal. I escaped, but Cindy had become one of those things. I've got to find her now more than ever.
Take a breath, son. You did it. Now, just let her ride on your shoulders and she'll trust you like her own daddy.
Time for adoption.
We're in business. Now, there are corpses all over Rapture, and little Dimples there can sniff out the atom on them. Find one.
It's dancing, Daddy! Dancing!
Oh, my drum must have got blown up. Oh.
She's got a juicy one, but when she starts draining out the atom, the splicers will come running. Be ready before you set her down on that body.
Let's see. Maybe trap rivets. Set them up.
Just put her right down on that corpse.